Everybody, Rudy with Alpha Investments. You guys know I'm lazy. Everybody knows I'm lazy. And today I want to make a video that makes people uncomfortable, irritated, and makes you not want to invest in old magic because, you know, investors are evil, MTG finance, hashtag death, whatever. Anyway, so today I want to talk about how to reseal and how to hose people on old boxes. I've never run across anybody who's made any public information that they actually do this. Everyone thinks it's a bunch of crap. It's all... No. So, today, we're going to discuss it. We're going to go over it. So, this is my used wrapper area. Used wrap... Okay. So, okay. Very simple here. First things first. I can just... When you've handled a lot of it, this is what I want you to be aware of. I can tell you just by the feel and the look of this wrapper, based on the tension in the middle, you guys see those little waves in the middle? They're kind of stretch marks. So you see the stretch marks in the middle and everything. That's because it was hit pretty hard with the machine. This is textbook a 93-94 wrapper. Okay? So this is going to be a booster box wrapper, most likely from either a Fallen Empires, a Homelands, a Legends, an Arabian Nights, and Antiquities type of wrapper, based on that. Okay? On the starter wrappers back in the day, these really old thin ones, I can tell this is going to be an Ice Age or a 4th edition. Same thing with this. When you see the more of the ripply, kind of the exposure to heat when the machine sealed it, that type of wrapper is usually, again, this is most likely a 4th edition. Does that one have it? Oh, look, yeah, that one, okay. So this is most likely, when you see that, it was very common during the 4th edition type of wrappers also, where you had a little bit of almost like a waviness. It got a little too hot for a dry. Can you see that? And by the way, made in Belgium only, not made in USA wrappers, okay? So, I know, right? We're having a discussion with wrappers. I mean, come on, guys. This is, you know, I could be a wrapper. Anyways, so same thing. When you see these type of things, most likely this type of a wrapper, this came from an Ice Age or a 4th edition starter brick, one of these type of boxes, okay? One of those type of things. And again, you guys can see back in the day, remember? They had kind of their little tags, they called them, little serial numbers from their printing and everything. They usually have one every box. Anyways, these older wrappers have a certain thickness, feel, especially as they age. Now, this right here, again, 93, 94 style wrapper, actually, or 95. This could be like a 4th edition Ice Age type of a booster box wrapper. Again, made in Belgium, not a USA, because it's a circle seal on the side. So I just wanted to kind of show you, first of all, what is out there. That's just a plastic bag. I'm just fucking with you guys. That's just a plastic bag. That has nothing to do with anything. So, you know, it's kind of funny because it's like, wait a minute, Rudy keeps a bunch of empty wrap, whatever. So, yeah, it kind of is one of those things. So, I want to move on to the next thing. So now, let's have some fun, shall we? You guys like having fun? I know. Let's have some fun. Let's have some inappropriate fun for you guys. Let's make the camera about like this. Let's move it over a little bit. So let's shake the needle a little bit here. So we're gonna take. I'm gonna show you guys something here. We're gonna take this Ice Age starter brick. This is a factory sealed Ice Age brick. It's a little bit of a looser seal, but it's not loose enough where we can't actually steal a deck out and tamper with it. You see that? We can't actually, without ripping the box. I'd have to really rip the box and cause some damage. This side's got a little bit of a thicker seal, even worse. There'd be no way for me to actually get one of these out of this Ice Age package without literally ripping the cardboard on some form of corner, top, or side. So, okay, same thing with the 4th edition. Now, the 4th edition one, this is actually a very nice one. This is in great condition, crisp corners, solid wrapping. You can, if you check the corners, there's usually like a little line right there and a line right there. Very solid, good thick seal. Physically impossible to get one of these decks out without actually damaging the box. There's no way. I mean, I can pull real hard. It's going to rip this off at the seam. It's going to cause damage. It'll be noticeable. Same thing. And again, a lot of these are actually sealed a little tighter, where the circle seal was actually more inwards. But anyways, that's not really the point. So the point of this video is, so I want to be a scumbag. Hashtag scumbag Rudy, right? We want to go from creepy Rudy, who loves Carta Monday in Belgium, and we want to go to scumbagrudy.com. So this is what we're going to do. We're going to take this high professional Harbor Freight 99-cent box cutter that you get for free just for showing up and smiling at the cute cashier. We're going to take that box cutter, and we're going to come over here, and we're going to rip this plastic off, and I'm going to show you how to rip it off And then I'm going to show you partially what's involved to resealing it fraudulently, but I'm not going to show you how I would do it. I'm going to show you the concept because I don't want to cause too many problems to people who actually don't watch the video. So, we're going to start. Yeah, that's a little much. Yeah, we're going to go full Monty there. Okay, very first thing. You're going to want to cut either here or here. Every one of these, when the machine folded around it, you have two little L-ish kind of V-shaped marks. So the first one we're going to look at, we're going to trace this line right here, and we're going to go around. You guys see that? Around. And it pops back up. So we're going to say, okay, is that where we want to cut it? Nah. Well, maybe, Rudy, maybe we should cut from on the seam here because you got the heat over, you already got the ripples and it'll kind of blend in. Wrong, because that's the area that everyone's going to check more because it looks suspicious. You don't want to go to the area where people like to go. Come on, people, misdirection. Swordfish, come on, 90s movie people, come on. Actually, early 2000s. We're going to go to the clean, crisp side that looks authentic. So what we're going to do is we're going to have some fun, shall we? We're going to, look at that. Boy, that's tough to do. Let's have some fun. We're going to cut right along the seam. And you guys are going to get real up and personal with me. And we're going to go right here. I know, right? Rudy's actually open sealed product. Hashtag crazy, right? Alright. We're gonna make it real nice and neat there. And I should be able to actually pull the rest. No, actually, this is a pretty good seal, so we're going to have to continue to do the very low pressure cutting. Now, you don't want to cut the actual cardboard box. So we're going to go right across, just like that. And now, we're going to come around here, in this final little tear. Can we pull it? Yeah, no, we don't want to, we're going to go back to just doing a little cut here. We're going to... Alright, that should be enough. Oh, okay. So, we're in. We just got inside. Alright, whatever. Okay, so now we've cut this thing on the seam. So now we have the ability to remove the wrapper. And actually, we can just take out the decks. We don't really care. You know what? We could just take out a middle deck, like this. And actually, we could just open the top of this, fill it up with Fallen Empires, and then pretty much put it back, and from the side view, it'll look sealed. And if you sell this to another investor, you know, hashtag scumbags, if you sell it to those idiots, they're never going to open it. And congratulations, you just won. All right, so then when you're done, the very next thing that you want to do is when you are done with this type of thing, when you reseal a box like this, you reseal on the seam. You apply heat, and the only way anyone's ever going to be able to figure it out is when you reseal this plastic and you heat it up and you do the resealing and you cool it off type thing. The only thing that'll give it away, the only thing, is there'll be a slight foggier, yellowish, darkish tint depending on how good or bad the person is. So, I am not going to go any further as far as that, but that is the process of doing it. So if you are going to reseal it, you leave the entire remainder intact, because we have access to the entire package at this point. We can get anything we want out of here. We can tamper. We can do some cuts at the top, open the lids. We can leave the foil tabs on the side. I mean, we can start manufacturing hose down, bro. And by the way, this is a 4th edition box. You do something like this with Revised, we're talking thousands of dollars, people. Dual lands, you know, okay. Let's go to Ice Age land. Let's find a good spot here. What do we got here? Now this one's so damn old. Look at this. You've already got a little bit of wear, so I think we're going to go right there. Now, oh wait, actually, you know what? If you look on this side, the seal actually goes right at the corner of the box. So, you know, remember the 4th edition seal, oops, did I just hit you guys in the face with the camera? Sorry. Remember the 4th edition seal was above that, and also kind of in the middle. You see, so we didn't really want, but, oh, that was a funny noise. The fact of the matter is, on this one, we have 2 choices. The fact that this is in the middle, I don't think we should mess with that. Even though it's already got a little bit of a tear. You would think you'd want to screw with that, but I don't think I want to. I think I like the idea of going right here, right at this corner. Going right underneath the box. That seems, I think we're going to go with that. we're gonna go with that. So we're gonna go right. We're gonna have some fun here. We're gonna get a nice little cut going. Now this is like I feel like I'm with, like, what is this, Bob Ross painting? We're gonna put some happy trees over here. We're gonna make a nice little bush on the corner here. You guys like bushes? I like bushes. We're gonna have some fun. So now that we've started our bushes and we've got our little cut going, we should be able to almost put it on autopilot. You ready? There goes autopilot. There it goes. Happy bushes. Autopilot. Here we go. Don't even have to do anything else. Oh, we are catching. We're binding a little bit. So now we're going to come over here. We're going to give it a nice little love tap. Make her feel good. Remember, you got to make sure the other person's enjoying it. That's very important. There we go. And then the rest. Oh, we got one more little catch. So we're going to go a little bit more. And I think we are about done. We're going to go right into the home stretch here. We're going to go for the end. Here we go. We're going for the end, boys and girls. All right, and for the climax, we're going to go right over here. Oh, nope, I lied. We got one more little slit to make here. All right, so we're done. So as you guys can see, I chose to go with the corner one, even though this side already has some little bit of damage. So it's very important to remember, because now, if I resealed this box, because I'm going to take all the good cards out of Ice Age, right? There's good cards, right? Okay, so if I were to steal all the dual lands in Ice Age, that should trigger some people. I want to take all the Black Lotuses out of Ice Age, especially the foil ones. Now, if I get those out, and I sell this box and I repackage it, I'm going to sell it on eBay and say, okay, you know, near mint condition, low mileage, one original owner, most likely Batman, and you know what? It's only got one little tear, and everyone's going to look right here. No one is going to look at the corner. And being right at the seam, at the corner at the bottom, it's almost too easy. So that is it. That is, and again, so for everybody out there, if you're going to buy 93, 94 type products, I don't care if you're dropping 5, 6 grand for a Legends box, or you're dropping 150 for a Fallen Empires box. Well, I don't think anyone's going to repack Fallen Empires with, well, Fallen Empires, but you get the idea. We're being serious here. So that's the thing to look out for. You're going to want to check the seams. The seams of the boxes are what give it away, okay? When you go through this stuff, the seams, it's not, you don't want to, oh, does this look nice, or did they sneak a deck out on the side? You're going to want to check the 2 seams on the bricks. And again, this isn't something that goes on very often, but it does go on. And as the prices of these type of products get more and more expensive, I'm telling you all, it's gonna get bigger. And for some reason, Ice Age cards have been going up lately. There's been a lot of weird 50-cent cards going to $2, $3. It's happening again. And then, of course, you got the snow-covered stuff and God knows what else. 4th edition, you've got the land tax, Sylvan Libraries, and then, of course, you got cheap stuff like pretty much, you know what, lightning bolts and strip mines. But again, as time goes on, I think land tax is in there too. And, you know, as these things become more rare and more expensive, you're going to see more shady Rudy type people kind of try to do stuff. So everyone needs to be aware. If you're looking on eBay and there's no picture of the seams, send me a picture before you want to bid. And again, if it looks yellowish, because when I go back to put this together, and if you use a heat gun, whatever tool you want to use to put it together, you're going to see a darkening, fogging, yellowish tint, sometimes grayish, depending on the method that's used, and that's going to give it away. It's a reseal. So I hope everybody enjoyed this video. Stay legal, be careful, just know what you're looking for, and it's really not that bad. But I just feel that letting people know this kind of thing is a real thing. It's not very common, especially with these type of products. You know, Ice Age 4th edition is not going to be a major issue. But you guys get into stuff like this. Oops, sorry. If you get into things like this, when you're looking at what? Italian Legends? God, you guys can't even see it. I got this garbage, high-end garbage. You get a $3,000 box or a $6,000 box or $2,500 revised boxes. Hell, even what? A $500, $600, $700 box of the dark? Don't underestimate the stuff. I'm telling you guys, don't underestimate the value of what can happen moving forward. All right, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I appreciate everything. Thank you for the support, patrons, subscribers. As always, may your taco always remain